What's up, everybody? It's your boy Crazy Locust coming at you with a 50 kill KBD loot guide. I really like KBD, so let's really just get it in. All right, come on. Now, just to kind of get right into it, if you want to go over the gear and stuff like that, I can do that during the video. But pretty straightforward. Black tea hide. I use my Dragon Fire Ward, Dragon Hunter crossbow, some snakeskin bandana and boots, glory. And for this, I'm using some amethyst bolts. Very powerful, very strong. A little bit more range bonus than the adamant E and ruby bolts. So it just makes the kills really fast. As you can see in my inventory, you can kind of just like pile through them rather quickly when it comes to KBD. Especially, 99 range and Raker will rip right through him. But this is a type of boss that you can do at like a very early mid-level. In the 80s of range is when I first started doing KBD back in the day. Didn't do too much KBD coming back to old school, but pre-EOC days, I mean, this was my #1 place to be. I would just camp here or Avian Seas back when they used to drop the noted Addy bars. One thing you do have to be careful with KBD though is, whenever you telly in to the lava maze, and a lot of times even when you're over here doing KBD, you'll see like a scout, somebody with like some really cool gear will walk in here or maybe follow you on your way in. Don't don't even bother. As soon as you see somebody like that, just hop worlds, because they're gonna get you. Next run in, going to pull the lever, whatever, they're gonna eventually get you. They'll try to trick you into boxing one of them and try to skull trick you or something like that. So just be careful when coming out to the wilderness to fight the KBD boss. Yes, it's very fun. It's a good boss to kill. You get a chance to drag a pickaxe. To get the KBD pet, but it's not worth it if you're gonna come out here and get skull tricked and die every single time, because honestly KBD doesn't drop the best of loot. I would say in general somewhere around the loot was like 18-20k per drop, which is just not great. But you can make a little bit more money if you like keep the bones and bank a little bit more than I did. As you see, I was like burying the bones and just picking up as much of the loot as I possibly could. Just because I just want to make it a little bit worth my time, and I don't really need to save the bones. I guess I can use them in my house or in the chaos altar in the wild, but I already have 77 prayers, so when it's time to get that up, we'll just grab a large sum of money and throw it towards bones. Now, with this video, I didn't really try to show complete kills. I just tried to show the end of each kill, just to kind of show you. Usually when I'm at the end of kills, I just play around with the prayer a little bit. I do like to flick as much as possible. Now, like I said in my previous video, I am not one of these crazy optimal players that are looking to be the greatest player. I'm a very casual player. I have a ton of fun playing the game, but I feel when I try to become the best version of myself in a game, it kind of takes some of the fun away. I just start taking it too seriously, so I'm not gonna do that with RuneScape. I'm just gonna just casual play, have as much fun as possible, get a few boss fights in, throw up some guides here and there, just some things that would help me when I was a starting player, or even as a mid-level player, or even with large gaps of time just being gone. Like I've taken over a year break before and then come back and been like, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what Coriand is. I didn't know what a bunch of stuff was. Came back, completed all the quests, and then I kind of burnt myself out for about a year and a half. And then I came back about a couple weeks ago, and I'm just like, I don't know what half of this stuff is, but let me get back in here. Let me explore this stuff with some people, and we'll take it from there. See, I really need KBD to do better. I mean, one thing I do like is, you get some shark drops, can supplement the kill as well, which is always really good for, kind of extending your time there. It's not a bad journey at all. It's actually one of the fastest trips to get to a boss, in my opinion. I think maybe Saranches is a little bit quicker, but generally speaking, I mean, this is probably one of the fastest bosses to get to, one of the earliest bosses that you could possibly kill. And like I said, even at a lower level within like the 80 ranges, you can still take this boss out with very minimal effort. You can even come with like some friends and stuff like that. It is a multi-boss, and so I wouldn't, I wouldn't be scared to come with some friends and just burn the kill down. Now you can come here in melee. I'm not a big fan of melee. You'll see throughout time that melee isn't my favorite attack style. But that's okay, because I'm getting those melee stats up more and more and more. I actually got into KBD because back in the day we used to sit out here and just PK, me and my cousins. And finally one day I was like, you know what, let's just go in there and just get a few kills and then come back out and pretend like we're like KBDers. And then ever since then I kind of just fell in love with the boss. And there goes another kill. Oh, psych, I lied. It's always at the end of the kills that takes so long. I never understood that. It's like right at the end of the kill, the dude becomes a complete tank and just starts taking everything, and you can't do nothing about it. Alright, looks like we're wrapping up here. Probably pick up what I can and just get a quick telly out. Then heading back in. I always get so freaked out every time I'm walking through this area here. No matter what, always keep that protect one extra item on. Always ready for somebody to come in, TB and kill me. Which is alright. It's not bad. It's just part of it. But always be ready, especially doing anything in the wilderness. Always be ready. Always have your teleport ready. Never trust anybody in the wilderness. If they're lost, just let it go. You can't help them out here. It's usually some kind of a scam or something anyways, which I hate so much. Yep, see, look, got somebody coming in here, scouting me out. He's gonna wait for me to come back around. Probably looked at my gear and realized, alright, this guy's really only got 4 items, and the fourth item's like 12k. So it's not like you're gonna get it. It's a glory. So I bet you guarantee if they saw me out here with like an anguish and some Pegasus on as well, they're gonna be waiting for me. So in between those last clips, I hopped worlds, I double hopped, just in case. You never know, somebody can be tracking you, whatever. So I just went ahead and gave myself a double top, and just moved on to the next kills. We seem to be getting pretty further along with the kills. Inventory is getting filled up pretty quickly every single time. Most certainly take my time to keep as many of the hides as possible. Those are worth a little bit more than the bones I just bury. Arrows and stuff, I try to pick it up just because, for the sake of the video. But some things I couldn't pick up. I do want to come back here and do 50 melee kills though. Or maybe come back and do like 50 kills with like a rune crossbow and just very bad rag gear. I have a med level account I'll probably do it on, just because the med level account's around like 84 range. And those like med level stats that you would really start coming over here and start actually like grinding out KBD. Just to kind of show everybody what that's like, because I know right now with 99 range I pretty much just rip through KBD and anything else in the game. I remember doing like Dragon Slayer and being so nervous and basically running through every single dragon and Vorkath, and I was like, oh, I over prepared a little bit. One thing I will say, just about like RuneScape in general, is I don't like how outdated KBD has become. I think RS3 has like a Queen Black Dragon or something like that. They should really do something with KBD. Give him a buff. He's supposed to be the king of the Black Dragons, and I have a harder time killing brutals, I believe, than fighting him. So I don't know. They got to do something for him or give him like an upgraded version of the boss. I think that would be really awesome for the community, really awesome for the game. Kind of bring something back from the old school era, and just make it more popularized. Which, in return, I think, overall would just be good for the community. I do like the new content that they've been coming out with, things like Next, just kind of bringing some other things into old school. I really like what they've done with the game, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but many other games after old school RuneScape have kind of copied that style of, bringing back these older realms, older versions of the game. A couple of the other major competitors like World of Warcraft has like Classic out, and a couple of other games have done the same thing as well. I think it's really good. RS3's was less than to be desired for, probably because during the time, you know, World of Warcraft and stuff was a lot bigger. Wrapping up, that's all the loot from there. It really wasn't great, under 1 mil. I tried to save as much as I could for this actual part of the video here, but as you can see, I mean, it's nothing fantastic. It is fun. Definitely could be profitable for any of like mid levels, low levels, at pretty much any level. And then you also have a shot at some some pretty cool items. So it's definitely worth doing. I highly recommend doing KBD. Getting the kill count up. Try to go for a pet, pickaxe, visage, something like that. Throw it all in here. Whoa, wait a second. I know the rune med isn't from here. Why the heck did this come out so much? It's impossible. Oh, Adivars. I think I only got like 6 from there. Yep. So in general and overall, what I really actually got was about 700 something, just under 800k, which is not bad at all. Definitely covered more than supplies, and it really wasn't very long at all. Probably took around an hour to get all this anyways, or maybe less. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Until next time, I'm going to make a very casual player to Vorkath and some other stuff as well. If you like, subscribe, hit me up, let me know what I can do better. Thanks, and have a great one, everyone.